There, we are sitting here with Honeyman. Looking like a pigeon's dream.
Ghetto bird.
Ghetto bird. Okay, we got it here first and foremost. Ghetto bird. You look amazing, and I know that you sew, don't you?
Yes. My sewing machine's broken right now, but I do sew.
I mean, this looks amazing. You repurposed something and you made it real. Look at this bird of paradise moment here. So how do you feel about tonight overall?
I feel really good. I thought I did good, definitely I did take the judges' critiques into mind, without the wings, there isn't a lot, I get that.
Well, what did you make here?
I made all of it.
You made all of it. So what are these feathers here?
These feathers are duct tape. So what I did is I took a roll of duct tape, stretched it out, folded it in half, and then cut out all these little feathers and fringed them up and glued them all at the sides here.
Love it. Creativity. So
lots of feathers.
You got how many feathers?
700.
700 feathers.
According to Amazon.
Well, Amazon never lies. We know everything about it. I loved your performance tonight. I thought it was great. So if you could have changed anything about your performance or your look this week, what would you have changed?
Definitely with my look, I would have done more. I would have had stuff going up my arms. I definitely planned to have stuff going up my legs. As a matter of fact, the marabou boa was supposed to be for my legs, but it wasn't long enough for both of them, so I made the hat, and I love this.
Now, this is amazing.
I love this so much.
So now you can buy longer boas or more boas and do something on the legs.
This is going to be
keep
a
this look. Yeah, keep this look.
I love this
sure.
look so much.
Yeah.
I'm extremely proud of it.
Well, I loved watching you squawk. Squawk it out, if you will. Anyways, thanks for talking to us.
No problem.
It was so fun watching you tonight. Yeah.
See you next week.
Absolutely.
Explain the process of your outfit.
Alright, so I started with, making a regular stretchy panty, feathers all over it. I made these feathers out of duct tape. This, for some super fans out there, you might recognize this. This was actually a tapestry that hung in my room for a year and a half, and it's in the background of a lot of my Instagram pictures. So I repurposed it. All in all, it's about 600 feathers, not including the duct tape. I didn't count those.
Okay. Well, a few critiques.
Okay.
So, I didn't know about the tapestry thing, but if you're gonna make wings, make sure that they're covered on both sides.
Okay.
That's just me being nitpicky. And whenever, another nitpicky thing, I'm really not trying to, whenever you lip sync, I want to know, I don't know if it's how you're lip syncing, but I can't really see that you know the words. Does that make sense?
Yes, I get it. Enunciate,
yes.
Got it.
Yes. But whenever it comes to that, besides that, you did well. Maybe a little bit more flair.
Okay.
Yes, but besides that.
Hey there, we are sitting here with Zodie Yak after the DIY challenge for Glitz. How do you feel you did? How do you feel about tonight?
I had a really fun performance. I had a really high energy going this whole day, and I was really excited just to kind of dance and live it up.
I love that. You had a great energy on stage, I will say that, seeing your performance. I was entertained, for sure. So what did you make here? What is the deal? What's going on with your outfit? Because the challenge was DIY. So what did you make?
I made this catsuit leotard with chaps on the bottom.
You hear catsuit leotard with chaps made, yes.
Yep, and then I also put glitter on these records that I got from a shop, and I also put glitter on these boots.
I love the look. I think it's cute, disco, fun vibe, chaps. We all love chaps.
Yeah.
So if you could have changed anything about this week in your performance or your look, what do you think it would have been?
I would have put more stones on this leotard. I was running out, and I would have spent more detail and time stoning it more, and I probably would have chosen a different a different shoe and put more stones on it.
yeah, just little details. Details. I heard it a lot tonight, head to toe. And I think that's the biggest thing for everybody to take from this challenge. DIY is really hard, but it also forces you to think head to toe, detail-wise. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Is it
It's me.
It's you.
So, do you sew this bodysuit?
Yes.
Okay. And the cover up?
Yes.
Okay. Your energy was great. I will say you were very entertaining. For me, this look does not look expensive at all. It's a little confusing for me. It's not very much. Am I getting rude by the audience? It doesn't matter.
It was bound to happen.
It's fine. The great part is you sold it. I don't love the outfit, but you had an amazing energy. You still entertained, and at the end of the day, if people are smiling, that's great. But I will say, those shoes though, you could have worn a red pump, or a green pump, or an orange pump, or something. This is clunky and heavy, and it doesn't go with the outfit at all. Okay?
I was trying to be like, I was like trying to.
I was just trying to get like a little like clunky disco, so I'll do more research later. Thank you.
Hey there, we are standing here outside now with Jericho Kane. So this week's challenge was DIY. What did you do here? What's going on?
I just like kind of constructed a little bit of a top, and then I put a little bit of a glitter on a skirt.
Okay.
And then I had like a little bit of a choker. And then I put Evil Bitch on a jacket.
You put Evil Bitch on a jacket. The jacket was cute. I think
It was a strong girl.
honestly, it was funny. It was
Also, Evil Bitch was misspelled. I don't know if you realize that.
I think the I fell off.
No, the T and the C are wrong. Something
BICTH.
that.
I thought I put the T first.
Well, we'll see later. It's on video now.
Oh, well then.
Are we still recording? Yes, I love it. God, curveball. Like we know sports here. Anyways,
I failed grammar.
it was really,
I was not hooked on phonics.
I was hooked on something. Anyways, it was really fun watching it tonight, and watching your performance. It almost made me like, it threw me back to like 2 years ago when I was like coming up, and your aesthetic was very reminiscent of what I was doing then and whatnot. So I really appreciated that, and it was an entertaining performance too. If you could change anything about what you did tonight, what would you have changed?
Rehearsal. I feel like I like planned certain things that I wanted to do, but not the transitions of everything. So like that's what I like was one of the big notes, is just like to have the transitions like planned so you don't mess anything up. But like I was mostly focusing on like the individual different parts than like Ed as a whole. And I've been stressing about it like all day because I just like had like things for the past 4 days just like build it up. So today was like anxiety.
Well, and I think
right
that's
into the
like
ground. It's just like distracted me the whole number.
That's something that we heard from multiple performers, was this kind of like, either you didn't feel like you gave yourself enough time, or you didn't really know how much stress it was going to be.
Yeah.
And from experience, I can tell you this was one of the most stressful things I've ever done.
Yeah.
And it's only the second week and you're feeling it, and you don't even have to go home.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a live and learn moment. DIY always like makes you think.
Yeah, and I think the pressure for me was mostly just like to myself, because as soon as I got off, I was like, there was so much that I wanted to do that I didn't do, and that's why I'm being.
So you have to work with what you have.
Yeah, and so it's like, despite anything that I'm hearing from myself, I'm just like, oh, there's some things I wish I did, and I'm gonna be able to do it better now, because like the fails is like how you
know
figure
exactly.
shit out.
You have to fail to know how to do better and where to improve, and I love that. I love that attitude. That's great. Anyways, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
It was fun. Yeah.
I'm ready to go to bed.
Out on stage, anxious and angry. That's a mood. .com, what you gotta say, bitch?
I have a question for you. Did you go to a concert earlier today? Yesterday? Yeah. Okay. And what did you do for this DIY challenge? What did you create here? Okay. I think for me, it's kind of, so your red jacket was, hello. Your red jacket, it seemed like it was off the rack. And when it comes to a DIY challenge, that is very distracting, especially when you put it over what you created already. I think that I would like to see a little bit more DIY-ness, because you have a belt that was also from a store, and the jewelry as well, there was some you made, but that's also, I can see there was you bought that too, you know? Yeah. So this is a really good chance to showcase creativity and stuff that you made yourself. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
So welcome back. Here we are with Eden Cakes and what she just described as the most bizarre glory hole that she's ever been in. They, she, what do you prefer in drag?
They and she are great with me.
They, she. Okay, great. Well, glory hole. So DIY.
Right.
What was your outfit? What did you do?
I was wearing a Target Christmas bag that was turned into a very lovely off-the-shoulder mini dress with a, what do you call it?
A sarong?
Yeah, I don't know. A shrug. You'll see it in the performance video.
shawl, y'all.
Moment. Yeah. It was cute. It was fun. Made of plastic. Very cheap, just like me. Go trash.
Love cheap, love trash.
Right.
So if you could change anything about what you did this week, what would you change?
Well, honestly, I had a very rough week coming from last week into this week. I was having a lot of doubts. I almost didn't make it here tonight, so there's not much I would change. I'm really proud of myself for sticking to it and getting it done. And that's that.
Yeah, and that's part of it. Like, you're doing this for 6 weeks. It's the perseverance thing. It's the doubt. That's all going to come into play.
Yeah.
But proud of you for making it here tonight and doing what you do.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks for talking to us.
Absolutely. See you next week.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I need some water.
How did you feel that you did?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah. I was feeling it.
Okay. Alright. Well, a few things.
Sure.
So, very strong song. Loved how strong it was. Especially after last week. It's fitting. This is me. I get it. Got it. Cool. But I feel like the outfit could have been so much more. That is such a powerful song that it wasn't giving me life. Just as much as powerful as that song was, it wasn't completely there. Like, I get it, Target bags, super creative.
And symbolic.
Hello.
Do you want a bottle of wine?
Oh no, it's gone. It died.
It died.
Okay, but what? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Okay, anyway, but I love the crown. The crown, I do love. Shiny, great, very drag.
I want one.
You have to show me how you did it.
It's origami.
Just saying.
It's origami.
But the one thing that I did notice whenever it came to your lip sync, know your cues, know your song. I saw you were about to go into it and you're like, dang it, missed it. If you mess up, don't make a face. Just move on. Move right on.
Hey everybody, it's me, Salem Hellfire.
And TJ Maxx.
And we're going to talk for a second about Glitz. Let me just say, you won tonight, didn't you?
Thank you. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that a little bit? What did you make? What did you do? What is all of this?
So I made everything but the shoes. So the vest and pants, head to toe, and then hand painted the eyes on it. And created the tool elements as well. I'm gooped, honestly.
Gooped and gagged.
Gooped and gagged, because everyone brought so much tonight.
Yeah.
We had such a good time.
Well, I also have to talk about your paint for a second because this is I'm a clown, but I am not like this type of clown. I don't know if you follow Puppy Teeth on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was a big inspiration for this
you look like a puppy teeth clown spawn thing, and I'm here for it. It looks so fucking good.
Big inspiration. For
so you won tonight, but I know as an artist, as a performer, you're probably your own biggest critic. So if you were to have changed anything about tonight, after hearing what the judges had to say, or after hearing, would there be anything
To be honest, and maybe this is me being naive, but I honestly wouldn't change anything. This is the most comfortable I felt on stage out of all the challenges we've had so far.
That is so important.
Such a good time. Yeah. It felt very organic for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to force it. If it's there, it's there. You don't have to add anything else.
And I think the judges saw that. Yeah.
Obviously, you won. There you go. So take that win. Can't wait to see what you do for Broadway next week, especially like seeing this cast and seeing the concepts that everybody's bringing, not only in their performances but their looks too.
Yeah, it's a lot of
This
pressure.
is the most competitive Glitz that I have seen ever, and I've seen 5 Glitzes. So
there's a lot going on.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Thank
This was
you.
awesome. Oh, clown love.
Okay, TJ, you should feel good because that was great. Your energy was amazing. There was little delicate moments in the song that you held back, which is beautiful. There were strong moments when you fucking laid it all out. Your energy was literally perfect. Your makeup is beautiful. You sewed all of this by yourself. You did all of it?
Yeah.
Really? Was that a print or did you paint the eyes on?
I painted them.
You painted the eyes on?
Yeah.
Oh, you look great.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we're sitting here with Shree, tonight's audience winner. Yeah! He won the popular vote, like Trump.
Never again.
JK. You're not like Trump. That was a bad joke. We're gonna move on from that. Probably even edit it out of this video. That's what we do here.
It's fine.
Editing, it's wild.
You know.
RPDR.
Everything.
Anyways, you look, like, bad jokes aside, you look fucking killer tonight. This is the detail, the accent, and everything. Like, you can't see it, you'll see it during the video, but like, this bitch is head to toe. So what did you make out of this? Everything, or like?
So I made the headpiece, I made the gown, I made the gloves. You can't see the gloves now because I need to do things. However,
There we go. Yeah.
So I made the gown, I made the gloves, I made the headpiece. She's not pinned in because, you know, whatever.
Because who can?
But I made everything head to toe.
And you sang live tonight too, didn't you?
I did sing live tonight.
You think it went well?
I think I did a really fucking good job. Obviously.
Obviously, she's in here as a winner tonight.
A lot better than last week.
Well, honey, I love that nobody's getting eliminated because I'm hearing a lot of that. Like, this kind of like, you do this one week and you're able to come back and really kill it with something that you know you can do, which I love. And it's almost like, when you sing, that's DIY too, you know?
Yeah, so I actually had to make a decision between doing a conceptual number with a really cool video or doing a singing live number because I was told I couldn't do video and singing live, and I wanted to do both.
Well, I think you nailed it, regardless, you know. Sounds like it.
Yeah, I had so much fun. Like,
would you have changed anything about this week?
I think that this week I would have. I love the fabric that I chose. I wish that I would have gotten polyester thread.
The details.
And to like make sure that the sequins didn't cut the thread so much.
Okay.
So that the
so
garment
you
is a little bit
sew there.
I do sew. I did not sew this because I did not have polyester thread.
Right, yeah, that's right. Wow.
So I had to haute glue this outfit.
So she knows what she's talking about.
But yeah, no, I wish I would have gotten polyester thread ahead of time. But that's the only thing that I would have changed about this.
Amazing. Love it. Well, congratulations. Thanks for talking to us. We'll see you next week.
What you gotta say? Hello? Okay, how do you feel?
I feel really good.
You feel good, girl? You feel really good. This is so creative. I love how detail-oriented this is. Like, it looks like, I can tell you put a whole entire week's worth of work into this, and I'm so proud of that. I have a few small critiques.
Okay.
Alright, so first right now, when you have like a bodysuit, you kind of want to tailor it like, you know, to your body. I see that there are some sagging in some areas. So what I like to do, like, since you have a corset around your waist, if you can like maybe hike it up a little bit. That can help us reduce that shape. And then when you have something that's super detail oriented, the things that do stick out the most are the things that don't have that one small detail, which for you is the red here. And I'm kind of missing that on maybe the corset, maybe the shoes. That could just be like one, just because that is, you know, a corset right there, and that kind of interrupts the fantasy. So just make sure you continue the fantasy all the way down.
Hey everybody, we're sitting here with Linda Travestii hyphen Dave. Do I have to say that every time, or just Travestii?
She'll get pissed if you don't, but
well, this Travestii here looks amazing. This is the best train wreck I've seen in a second.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel like tonight went for you?
I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun putting this together. And I definitely feel like I brought something a little different.
Definitely. You look like Abora, fuck salad fingers, and you're the offspring. And I'm not
Abora, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
She's trying to kill drag too, and you're doing a great job of it. Anyways, your look is so on point. The challenge was DIY, and I think you nailed the do-it-yourself aspect of it. What did you use?
I used entirely beach balls and then one strip of mesh for the waistband.
Okay.
And then I also DIY'd my panties. Is this allowed? I made those out of duct tape.
Duct tape panties. Look at that.
Duct tape panties.
Trending.
I want to say I just took initiative, but I just didn't bring any panties, and I was like, I don't want to get
duct
doxxed
tape.
for that.
Well, I tape straight to my skin, so I got you.
There it is. Right.
So if you could have changed anything about this week in your performance and your look, what do you think it would be?
I definitely would not have procrastinated. This was a bad challenge to procrastinate.
We've been hearing that, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, sometimes, when you get nervous and you just don't do the things you planned, maybe I would have just rehearsed a little more.
Yeah, I think that's a general thing. That's a good, something to take away from
nice
this.
little umbrella.
Yeah, as stressful as the challenge is, you always take that away from it.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Linda.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You have no choice.
Well, thank you.
Hi there. I have to say I loved your energy. I loved your practices a lot. Didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna be a little bit critical of you. So you have this black stuff in your mouth, which makes it really hard to watch you lip sync. I couldn't tell when your mouth is open and when it's not, and that makes it hard for me to know. Because you know these Nicki Minaj words. I like the concept, except for the Nicki Minaj part. The part that ties it together is let's go to the beach. For the rest, it's Starship, and I will get Starship from this. So you're missing that in your concept. And more is more. I think you have a beach ball or two, but you could have used a few more beach balls, maybe a few dollars. So you could have maybe made more, just bigger, Because right now I see some kind of layers of fabric on your body. You can construct something a little bit bigger and just use more beach balls, Alright, that's what I got for you. I'm really proud of you though, that was really good. Thank you.
Hey everybody, so we're standing here with Missy.
Hi!
All of this is a lure.
Oh yeah.
Can we get a full
cameras?
shot of
Get
lure?
into it. Get into it.
So this week's challenge was DIY. What did you make out of this? What is you?
So I made the panty set, the wig cap, and you didn't get to see the you'll see it in the video.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you'll
have the
see it
video,
in the performance, but I made the bouquet jacket as well. Yeah.
Well, it looks amazing. It's like you're about to go swimming in a BDSM setting.
Get into it.
Like synchronized BDSM swimming.
I'm proud with how it turned out. I really like this look. I love a fully realized look, and so was really happy with how this turned out.
And I think that's my next question. If you could have changed anything about this week in your look or your performance, what would it have been?
Nothing in my performance. I'm pretty solid in that. I had a good time, and at the end of the day, I can only make myself proud, and so I'm proud of what I did. As far as the look goes, I would probably just make the panty tighter. And
tight panties.
Tight panties. So for my tight puss,
Tight panties 2019.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm overall really proud of myself, and really proud of my partner TJ Maxx for fucking taking home judge's vote. Tonight's been so much fun. I had a great time. I'm so proud of the entire cast.
Yes, that's amazing. I love that y'all are having so much fun with this, and it shows.
Yeah.
It shows watching it. It shows talking to y'all. Y'all are having fun with this first and foremost.
We're close knit.
And you're doing a fucking good job with it too.
Thank you.
Y'all
Thank you.
look good, and you're having fun.
Yeah, I'm having a good time, and I'm ready for next week. Let's do Broadway.
All right, thanks for talking to us.
Absolutely.
From one flower to another. You look beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Just very teensy nitpicky. I love the bouquet idea. I love it. Love it. The cellophane. You're at the floral. You're at the florist. I love it. If it would have been tight at the knees like a real bouquet, I would have fallen on the floor.
Bitch, she couldn't get down the stairs, though.
You can kitty cat down the stairs. You can kitty cat down the stairs. You can. Just little baby steps. I know you can do it. I know you can do it.
Fair enough.
The panty is a little loose in the crotch in the back. But it was so good. You really take your time when you're performing, and it's really good. It is good.
Thank you so
really
much.
Good.
Thank you.
You could have had a little bit darker crease maybe, but really it's nitpicking. It was really good. Thank you.
Hey everybody! Here we are again at Glitz, week 2 this time, sitting here with Perka Sexxx. So Perka, how did you feel like tonight went? DIY challenge.
Well, honestly, this came out like the worst week ever because someone just quit at work. So guess who they had pick up the hours?
That's life. That's life with drag.
And it was either do something or do nothing, and I chose to do something because, like, I don't know, I made a commitment to do Glitz, and I was gonna try the best I can. Everyone has a day life. So what? I have work. I had court. I did something, and I did the thing, and now next week I can do the thing again.
Yes, that's what it's about. It's about rolling with the punches, coming out, doing what you do, doing the best you can with it. I think you look great tonight. Overall.
Thank you. I changed my pants though because I like pockets.
Yeah, well you made your shorts, you said, the top, and you said you had a reveal too. What happened with the reveal? When working with unconventional materials, sometimes mishaps happen.
And also, don't work on an hour of sleep.
There's that too. Well,
take care of yourself and your drag.
From what take care of yourself first and foremost. Well, what I can tell you for this, you're excited for next week. You know? Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thanks for talking to us.
Okay, so what had happened was...
Okay, I don't even have to ask. Okay, go ahead.
So, you're supposed to practice in your costumes. My cover-up ripped upstairs. They've been having it ripped when I was supposed to. I said, fuck it. So I improvised. No excuse, just an excuse.
Okay. Well, the main things that I wrote down while you're performing was work on your monologue. It wasn't quite all the way there. Your rap was on point. It was pretty on point. So you focused more so on one. You should have worked on the other. But I would have liked to see chain. You wouldn't have even had to have worried about putting it around yourself because it is really thick. I mean, I even put it around myself and it was starting to come off. So I would have liked to see like chain cuffs around your wrists or your ankles. For just difference, and then just work on your transitions. But overall, it's pretty solid. But I do appreciate the trim that you did. The shorts, did you make yourself?
Yeah, I sewed the pants myself, added a little heart, added the trim, sewed the shirt, sewed this vest, added a little fringe on the back, did it all. Yeah.
Just say. I'm just gonna stand here. Hello!
Hello!
Alright, we are here with Katrina Prowess.
Ooh,
Theater queen.
Theater.
Obs. So, this week was DIY.
Yes.
How do you think you did?
I think I did alright. I was really nervous for this challenge because I've taken some costuming classes. I was like, alright, now's the time to like put it to use. Just sewing machines are hard and making things is hard.
I broke one once.
I broke mine literally today.
I named it Thatcher.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that a cute name?
It's really cute.
This is about you. Keep talking.
Yeah. I feel like I did pretty, I think I satisfied myself, and I think I satisfied the judges, and I think that's enough for this week. I'm about to blow it out of the park next week.
Hell yes, Broadway. So excited.
Yeah.
Well, let's still talk about this look. So you have some burlap going on, some feathers. You look like Lady Gaga, circus season Roanoke on VHS.
Yes, very that.
Yeah.
I was inspired a lot by like tribal witches and like video game characters from like Skyrim, like the sorceress.
Yes, the Forsworn.
Yes,
the Forsworn.
that.
Yeah, I'm getting Forsworn for you. All you nerds out there.
Yes, so that was mainly what the look was inspired by. Burlap and some like fake leather.
Yeah.
I like went in, burned the edges so they would be a little bit,
Some special effects.
Yeah, some special effects and all that. Made the top. The corset, I wish I had more time to sew and glue some things onto it. That would have bumped it up a little bit.
So it sounds like you're already talking about it, but my question was going to be like, what would you have changed? What would you have done differently this week?
So I definitely agree with the critiques. It was like, think about it from like head to toe.
Details,
so, like, yes,
polish.
God is in the details, like I said last week. Put some feathers in the hair, put some shit on the shoes.
Yes, it's me. Hello. Hi, Katrina. How are you?
Hi, gorgeous. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking today. I have a question for you.
Yes.
So what did you do here? Did you make that top yourself as well?
I did.
Okay.
I made the top. I made the skirt. There are shorts underneath it that I added to as well.
Okay.
I made whatever thing I threw off.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So I think that you did really well when you took off your reveal. Your outfit underneath was still interesting and had a really amazing silhouette, and I appreciate that a lot. You have amazing energy, and your feathers are placed naturally, so I believe they go with the garment, and I think that's really well. Little critique, you can also include like a little feather or two in your hair that help have that go a fully realized fantasy. Head to toe. And then I've been saying this, when you have an exposed corset over an outfit you made yourself, at least like do something to the corset, do something to the shoes, and just head to toe stuff. But I really am proud of you. This is so good.
Hey there, we are here with LJ Taylor Fury after the night of DIY here at Glitz. How do you feel like tonight went for you? What did you make? Show us something you made.
This was my skirt / train / cape. I used it versatily.
Yeah, stay verse. Hashtag stay verse.
Always. I also made a jacket which unfortunately fell apart. So this is what I have to show.
Well, I mean, I think this, especially if we can like pull it up, show the camera, just like, you see how amazing that looks? And under the lights, it looked absolutely fantastic. I think it was really cool to use like an unconventional material. Like we've had people sew, we've had people do this, but like seeing something that is not meant to be worn is always really cool on stage. So if you could change anything about this week in your performance, in your look, what would you have changed?
I think personally I would have started sooner. I unfortunately started on Tuesday night, but I put probably 12 days.
Right. Yeah. DIY is always that challenge too. Like each time I did it, it was time consuming. So and I think that in this whole competition, time management is the thing.
Right.
Yeah. Live and you learn.
Well, okay.
I think you looked amazing. I know that you were wearing a shirt on stage and pants that were both made from a similar material.
It was plastic, a trash bag, and then the rest was cellophane.
Love it. And you did cellophane too, which I love that song too. Yeah, I think it was a great performance overall. Awesome. Well, thanks for talking to us.
So, I know you wear a lot of black, so I appreciate the fact that you took this time to wear color. I love that. I love that your beard matches your coat. I love that you took the time to add texture to your coat, as opposed to just something flat. The concept was simple but effective, and I thought it was very good. The fit of your pants and your shirt doesn't work for me, but the coat kind of makes up for that. So, good job.
Alright, so we're sitting here with Jen DeQueer for the DIY week of Glitz. So, what did you make today?
Who am I wearing? I'm wearing Jen. I made this. It's like a leotard moment with
and you can't see it now, but you'll see it in the performance fit.
Yes, with a tearaway gown skirt moment and these sequin sleeve moments. It's lovely. It's just a lot of moments.
So, do you sew?
I can sew, and and I also have friends who can hymn, who taught me how to hymn and yelled at me about it.
I think that's part of drag, though, is using your resources, including people in those resources.
My friend was like, no, you need to finish those edges. You look bad.
She'll look out for you. It's a good read. It's a constructive read. I think you look great tonight.
Thank you.
Though. So whatever you did, it looks awesome. I love the glitter. That touch on the face with the lips, awesome as well. Keep it shiny.
Yes, always shiny.
So what would you change about what you did this week, if anything?
I think I would have added more interest to the reveal. It wouldn't have just been down to just a bodysuit, but by the time I was finishing, I was just like, get this shit over with.
Yeah.
Bodysuit, we're gonna go with it.
So in the future, keep it big.
Yeah.
Love that. Awesome.
Probably would have added a headpiece too.
Headpiece. I love a headpiece. I made a headpiece last year. It was super cute. Zip ties.
I love that.
Amazing.
A whole dress of zip ties and a headpiece?
No, my dress was chains of zip ties,
Okay.
and then my headpiece was just.
I love that.
It's not about me. It's about you.
Yes, it's about me.
Headpiece.
Yes, I would have done a headpiece. Awesome. That's what I would change.
All right, great. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Always a pleasure.
Yes.
How are you?
That's a dollar.
Doing well. Her dollar? Dollar. Dollar? Okay.
Do you want to win? Give me the dollar.
Alright. I actually really liked the performance. Very well put together. I get it all.
Glitter, gold, yeah, one word.
Yeah. But the only critique that I have, amazing outfit. Very well put together for me. The only thing is work on the lip sync a little bit more. You tripped up on some words, but overall, it was pretty good